What is breakout candle? How we can trade it? How we can avoid the fake ones? How can we be sure that the breakout candle we are entering right now is the one going to give us profit? All of that in this video right now. Good evening, guys. How are you? I hope you guys are doing very well, and welcome on this new video from Extreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. I know that a lot of people are awaiting for the breakout candle strategy, and it is really quite interesting strategy, and personally I love it so much. It is profitable, but there is a problem with it, that it's not gonna happen all the time. Sometimes what you think is a breakout candle is not actually a breakout candle. So it's not happening quite often, and it's not like the setup you want to enter every day. Also, it's sometimes a little bit hard to catch the right setup you want, and sometimes I just feel like scalping is better. But since this is a teaching forex channel, I have to explain to you how we can trade the breakout candle in extreme trader style. Now, I'm not sure if what I will teach you now has been shown in any other videos on YouTube. This is my own discover, and I'm sharing it here for free for everyone, because I believe that forex should be free for everyone. So let's begin. The first question is for the beginners: what is a breakout candle? A breakout candle is simply a candle that has broke from a resistance or a support. For example, this is here, we can see a breakout candle. And how do you know that? Because it has just broke from this resistance here. You can see this resistance, and this candle just broke this level. So in other words, if you have a resistance that has been bouncing or making attempts for a reasonable amount of time, you can just simply wait for the breakout, and you can guarantee that the breakout will be actually massive, and the breakout candle will go way so much up. But in this video, I will explain to you how to be sure that this candle will be a strong breakout candle, and if it will go higher, if it will go high up or not. And I will explain to you also how to identify it. So let me have your patience, please. So again, this is example of the breakout candle, and of course there is the bearish breakout candle, which is this one, the red one. As you can see, we have here a support. This support has been broken out by this candle, long candle. Every single support and resistance in forex, there will be always a breakout candle afterwards. Every single support and resistance, even the tiniest ones. Let me show you, for example, this resistance here. We have this breakout candle. This candle has broke out from this resistance after about like 3 attempts of the resistance. Vice versa, we have here, I saw it now, where is it? This tiny resistance here, as tiny as it is, this is, guys, a resistance. Remember, I am on the 30-minute time frame. If I go to the 5-minute time frame, I believe this is the one. Yes, here. This is the resistance, and you can see the massive breakout from this resistance. And also on this support, we can see the massive breakout. So this candle has broke this resistance, this support here. Even this resistance, we can see the breakout candle, and even on this small wick here, which is a support, because this was a previous resistance. So this is also a support here, so we can see the breakout candle. So it's happening every time. Every single support and resistance, there will be always and forever, ABC Forex, always and forever a breakout candle breaking this resistance or support. Now, of course, we have also the trend lines. The breakout candle is not only breaking from support or resistance, it's also breaking from a trend line. And of course, I believe almost everyone knows about this. For example, if I have this trend line here like that, oh, sorry, the color is bad, way too bad. This one here, okay. So for example, I have this trend line here, and we can see the breakout happened. Sorry, this is a resistance trend line, and this is a resistance trend line. Then we see the breakout candle. It's not only a candle, actually, it's a breakout momentum. So you can see the breakout happened, and the market just continued to go more and more up. So if I want to represent it in a drawing, it will be like this. This is the trend line. This is the resistance trend line. And finally, it has been breaking out, and it just continue to move more up and up. Of course, you can find it almost everywhere. Let me just show you. For example, let me just disable this one. We can see it even here, like that. So we can see that this resistance trend line has been bouncing for a few times. Then we finally see the breakout candle. Then, of course, we see the retest. Don't worry, I will talk about all of that. So, now the question is, what is the point of that, what I'm talking about? Remember, guys, that my point in this channel is to make Forex as easy as possible. To make it really so much easy for you like never before. I am here making like a challenge with other YouTube Forex channels to make sure that I'm showing everyone how easy and beautiful Forex is. Most of the people, they are afraid of Forex. They are thinking it's a random market. Actually, that is completely false. Forex is beautiful. Forex is easy. We just need to know what to do exactly. So, let me tell you something about ABC Forex as well. Always and forever, not forever, in 95% of the times, always when there is a breakout happen, so for example, we have here this resistance, which faced a breakout candle, 95% of the times, there will be a retest. A retest. So what is exactly a retest? A retest is when the pair goes down to the same level of the previous resistance, or let's say to the nearest resistance, to retest this level after breaking out of it. Sometimes it can go down, and this is when the retest fail, and this is what we call fake breakout. So this is a fake breakout. What will happen is simply, when you see a bullish breakout candle breaking from a previous resistance, you will see next candle is coming down, making a wick like this. So you need to see this next candle, how will it close? It might be closing like a full bar, like this. In this case, of course, this will be a bullish breakout candle, and this will be a bearish candle. So it will be like green candle and red candle. So we are just back to below the resistance level, and this was a fake breakout, and it happens quite a lot. But 95% of the time, what will gonna happen is the next candle will actually go down to the same level of the nearest resistance. Remember, guys, it will go down to the nearest resistance to the breakout candle, and from there it will most likely bounce back and go up. If you see it bouncing back, that is your time to buy. That is one of the reasons giving signals is not really quite effective, because sometimes you need to wait to see the price action. You need to wait and see what will gonna happen. If you are giving the signal telling that, okay guys, now after seeing the breakout candle, you can place buy here, that is not really quite good, guys. You have to wait to see the price action. How will this next candle react to this level of the resistance? Will it go down to close as a fake breakout, or will it go more up to confirm that this is the time when we can buy it? Let's check the history to see if what Salah is saying did happen indeed. This one, for example. Check out what happened here. We had this resistance here, okay, and we have this one as a breakout candle. Let me call it BRK. Breakout candle. Look what happened with the next candle. Check out. this next candle. Follow the movement. What happened? This candle went down all the way. Can you remove the candle? Next candle went all the way down. Check out, guys. Where did the candle move? It moved to the nearest resistance. This is the nearest resistance to the breakout candle. Therefore, you can see the candle just reach this level, then bounce back up. And once you see the candle bouncing back up, you know that the retest has succeeded. And this is your chance here if you want to place a buy. So you can place here buy. And if you want to be safe always, you can set your take profit to be at the next nearest resistance, which is this one, if you want to be safe. Or you can mark the next nearest resistance, which is what happened actually here. So let's see how many pips this would have given us. 5 pips or 13 pips if we were more patient. Remember, I'm on the 5-minute candles. Always remember, you can apply this even on the daily chart. It works even on the daily chart. Let's follow it now on the daily chart. What happened? Daily chart is very sensitive, so we have to be very, very careful. If I wanted, oh, that is not good. Hold on. All right. So if I want to draw my resistance on daily chart, it will be like this. Okay. So as you can see, this is my resistance, attempt number 1, and this is my resistance, attempt number 2, and here we can see this small wick here representing resistance number 3. And of course, we see here our breakout candle. This candle here, this is the breakout candle. Now, if we follow the path, we can see that this candle, next one, did not actually come down to this level. Well, hold on. Remember, you are on the daily chart. You never trade on daily chart. On daily chart, you just see what is your location, just like the 4-hour chart. So let's go to the 4-hour chart and see what happened actually. You can see what happened. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. If we don't see a retest candle, that means it was actually a news candle. That this candle was actually just affected by the news. And actually, hold on, I'm just a little bit lost here. I cannot. Is this the same chart? Something is wrong here. Wait, hold on, guys. Wait, I will pause the video. Yeah, sorry, I just had to pause the video just to confirm if what I'm looking at is the right thing. Actually, I believe this was a news movement. This movement happened due to high impact news because there was almost no retest of the level. It could be indicating also extremely strong push from the bulls, and the buyers here, they just pushed the market way too much. That's why we cannot see this the retest happened. But if we moved it a little bit up more forward, we can see the retest happened and succeed also. Look at this, guys. We had this. Let me just zoom in more. All right. So we can see here, guys, this resistance created resistance number 1, and here this reversal created resistance number 2. Then we see this breakout candle. Then of course we can see the retest after the breakout. This is what you will gonna see in most of the times after a breakout candle. This is when the resistance become the support. And if you want to enter this one, you need to wait to see the price action indicating that this is a good entry, which we will talk about later. Now, I want to go to the most important part, the strategy. What is the strategy actually we are going to use? How we can tell if this breakout will be strong or it will not? How we can tell if this is a good time to enter or not? Now, let me tell you something. And the phone ringing at the same time. Okay, good. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me move to the 1-hour chart. The strategy, as simple as it is, as we spoke in the earlier time of the video, we talked about a breakout from a resistance, and let's say from a horizontal resistance. And there is also a breakout from a trend line. this is a resistance trend line. Now the strategy is simply wait for the breakout from both at the same time. Wait for the breakout to happen on both horizontal resistance and trend line. When you see the candle breaking out from both, this is the great time actually to place a buy option and let the trade go up, and you can feel satisfied that it will continue to go up. Now the question, how far will it go up? How far I should keep my trade running? Actually the answer is let your trade running until the nearest support or resistance, as simply as the strategy of scalping. So what we can see here, we have this resistance here, and we can see that if we let the trade running, let me draw it properly, hold on. If I let the trade running to go to the next nearest resistance, which is here, we have the resistance number 1, and here we have now the breakout also. So if I want to enter at this time here, I have to wait to see the candle actually breaking out from this level. So my entry will be most likely at this level here, not here. It's hard, so most likely my entry will be here. So let me see how many pips that would give me. About 17 to 18 pips, which is actually very good. Sorry, there was some issue. I had to pause the video. What I was talking about? Yeah. I wanted to show you a trade here, which I had today on the NZGPY, the one we are on now, NZGPY. So you can see, guys, I have taken this trade here. I entered buy option here, and I exit my trade with 20 pips profit today. And let me show you the reason why did I enter this trade. So applying the strategy rules, we here can see a resistance. We can see here a resistance, and this is a resistance number 1, and here we have a resistance number 2 because it's a bouncing. It's a bounce back. So I actually was in a hurry. I entered before this resistance happened, and I was lucky, to be honest, when I see the next breakout candle, but I was very confident that it will gonna happen. I will show you later why. So combining this rule along with this trend line here, when I draw this trend line here like that, and I saw that this candle is actually about to break from this line here, it was obvious for me that after seeing this attempt number 1, 2, 3, and 4, that for sure now the market is going to go more and more up, and it will fly. It will break out from this level here. The rule is very simple. You just need to see a trend line like this, and also a resistance which is about to be broken, and then you can enter your trade here with buy and trade the breakout, and you can see it will be massive breakout. Let me share you something here. The reason I was confident that it was going to break out from this resistance and the trend line, I was using Ichimoku. And on the 4-hour chart you can see the blue cloud. I can see the thick blue cloud, and it was actually bouncing from this resistance here on this level here. We can see, guys, if you remember, guys, the strategy on the Ichimoku, guys who have seen the video, they know very well what I'm talking about. And I remarked that this level here, I mentioned that if you see a support or resistance on the, let's say, the green line, this one here, to make things easy, if you see it sharp like this, then this is the indicator that this support is quite strong. This is a strong support, and therefore you can here place buy option, and that's the reason I placed my entry right here actually. And I believed in the Ichimoku blue cloud, and in my common sense, when you see the candles actually moving on the trend line like that, it's about to break out of it. Remember, the many attempts, the more possible of a breakout. For example, if I want to draw my trend line like this, my uptrend line like this, look at how many attempts we had. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we had this long candle. Guys, this is a rule, ABC Forex. The more attempts, meaning that the buyers or sellers, or let's say the bulls and bears, trying to push the market. That's the reason I enter my trades only on the first or second attempt, no more. Because after that, it means that there is a pressure from the sellers or buyers, and you don't want to enter again on the third or fourth attempt. Looking at that, we can see that the fourth attempt was the last one, then the fifth breakout. So let's analyze this one. What happened? If I want to apply the strategy rules here, look at this. So this is my uptrend line, and I have here a support and the candle. Remember, guys, I'm on the 4-hour chart. This is to remember. So if we go to the 30-minute chart, you will see how many or how strong this resistance was. We will go in a few minutes. So we can see that the break happened from both this horizontal support and the uptrend line, and therefore placing sell here was the right thing to do. That was the right thing to do, and you can see how many pips that gave us. If you want to place sell, it will be actually at this point here. Now, why this point? Let me explain it. Simply, where is the pen? Simply because this is the nearest support. And once you see this long breakout candle, you do not want to sell immediately. Look what happened. Let me zoom in, guys. You don't want to sell immediately. Why? Because there was a retest. Actually, after the zoom, I just lost it. Where is it? It is here. We're talking about here. Hold on. Okay. So this is the breakout candle, and I see here the support. And look what happened next. The next candle. Look at the next candle. This is the next candle. It went up here, just reached the level of the nearest support. As I told you in the beginning of this video, the retest candle will come all the way down to the nearest support or resistance. So in this case, of course, a support. It went up to the next nearest support, and from then it reversed. The retest succeeded. Now it will go more and more down, and that's why you have to be careful, and you have to place actually the sell at some point on this candle here, because you are seeing that there was a bouncing. The retest succeeded. Then therefore you have to place sell here at this point on this candle, so you can see it will continue to go more and more down. And if you want to be more safe, you can keep your trade running to the next nearest support, which is this level here. So if I want to enter, as we said, it will be, for example, at this level. So let's see how many pips that would have given me. 52 pips, which is actually great for one day of trading. So I don't want to make the videos too long. People are not happy about the long videos. In this video, I'm only explaining the strategy. You can try it, guys. Test it out yourself on demo. Check the history. You will see it worked every single time. Let me now, in front of you, take few, not trades, take few examples of what happened, so you can see what happened actually. This one here, and this one here. The trend line. Let me go back to the other. Yeah, that feels better. Okay. Let me just fix the trend colors. Okay, good. Fix the. Okay. It's black. It's black. So let's take some few examples of what happened in the past. For example, we have here this resistance, and we have here a trend line like that. And as you can see, breaking out from both of them, and you can see how the market continued to go more and more up. And if you want to be safe, again, I'm telling you, exit at the next nearest support, So you would have guaranteed about, if I will enter, I will be entering right here actually. So that was about like 55 pips of profit. Let's see the other examples. Let me just find one here and right here, like that. Exactly. So if I want to exit here or enter here actually, we can enter here after seeing the retest. And if you notice, guys, as I'm telling you, exit at the next nearest support, which is here. So what is this? Which is here. So that would have given me about 17 pips of profit. That's my safe trading style, is to always exit my trade at the next nearest support or resistance, because the market will continue going or moving up to the next support or resistance. After that, you don't know what will gonna happen. Will it go more down, or will it go more up or reverse? You cannot be sure what will gonna happen. That's why I always advise my members and my friends and everyone to always exit your trade at the next nearest support or resistance. So let me take now the last example and show you. Actually, I can find it almost everywhere. For example, here. No, this is not really a trend here. Let me just try to find you another example, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to find one, I think, here. And the trend line should be like this. Exactly, yes. So we have here this trend line. Attempt number 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see, guys, how this market was trying to break out from this trend line for 4 times, 4 attempts. And also we have here the horizontal resistance, 1, 2, 3. So finally, when the market break out from both of them, you can place your buy order here. And if you want to exit your trade, exit at the next nearest resistance, which is here. And you can see how that would giving you perfect pips. If I would have entered here, I would be exit the market with about 90 pips of profit. That's why it's a little bit hard to trade this style, guys. On the next video, I will be taking live trades with this style. I made this video because a lot of people thinking that all what I can offer in my channel is only scalping, which is totally wrong. Thankfully, I have enough experience in Forex market, and it's more than enough actually for me to be able to trade at any condition I can have on the market. But what I was showing on my YouTube channel was the scalping strategy, which I thought actually is the best way to show everyone how easy the Forex is. Now, after you guys have understood this strategy of scalping, it's now more safe to move to the other strategies I'm using. This was Salah speaking. I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.